statement, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, huge weekend for us. I mean, we dodged a bullet tonight. I really feel Jack was great, and what we did in the second period is we've got to learn that lesson. Like we should have already learned that, but two horrendous penalties and turnover, and terrible offsides. Just things that in big games are going to lead you to lose hockey games, and then we were able to somehow find a way to get the win. And so, let's hope that it's another step forward for us, moving in the right direction.
Cruikshank gets the goal, and then we didn't see him the last 40 minutes. Just about his goal, first of all, and then any update on his condition?
No update. And, we once again, I mean, right now we're the worst shooting team in the planet. We missed the net again, and yet the 3-0 came right off the backboard to him, so he was able to get a big goal for us. And unfortunately, we're going to lose him for a little bit of time here.
Having a hard time hitting the net. Is it just trying to find it too tight, or is it trying to not get blocks? What are you thinking?
I wish I could answer it correctly, but when you're shooting over the net, then that's where and missing as much as we are, and we have to hone in somewhere on that, and it's been an issue for us all year.
Like Brodzinski's goal at the end, though, he used the screen perfect and got it up to the net.
Well, we've been harping to stay in front of the goalie, and Sammy hung in there. He's been one of our culprits and likes to loop around, and he hung right where he needed to hang. And I just saw the tail end of it, so I got to see on film, but I saw enough of it to have a screen, and somehow it had some eyes to get in.
Did you like Sammy's response in the third period, getting traffic there and then blocking that shot almost head first at the end?
Yeah, I mean, that we put ourselves in that position, and give Notre Dame credit. They weren't going to go away, and but I liked how we were playing until what we did in the second, and then we battled. In the third, but so did they. It was a pretty good, entertaining third period.
Opportunistic there by Sorenson to get his first goal.
Yeah, great. I mean, he was good all weekend. Using his speed, tenacity, winning battles, only fitting, and he came up with a big-time goal. He's capable of doing that, so great to see.
Defensively, you think you take a step forward this weekend? You had some concerns there.
I didn't have concerns. I mean, we saw what that decor could do a year ago, and we weren't just more indicative. I really thought we were physical. We really stopped a lot of things down low. Good puck movement. I thought it was one very positive is our decor was excellent this weekend.
How do you like about the response that you guys were so fine with coming out here and getting the super game?
Love it. I mean, we early in the season, coaching staffs, it's awful to lose two, but it's how you're playing, how you respond, moving forward. We knew we were capable. We played very well last Saturday night, but we carried that play into this weekend. So there's two big wins for us to get started in Big Ten play.
Kind of a gut punch to give that one up so late in the second period. Did you have to kind of rebuild the dam before the third to kind of get them going again?
Well, everyone knew. I mean, there was no rebuilding. It was like we were in for a dogfight now. And that was something we addressed after the game on Monday.
Seemed like less grade A's overall this weekend. Is that what the film kind of showed from last night and tonight?
Yeah. Well, you're playing Notre Dame. That's what you're gonna get, and we're a pretty good defensive team. I thought it was a little looser last night, and much harder contested in for pucks tonight. I just don't like some of the decisions we're making offensively. Like we're trying to be way too cute when we have opportunities. That's something that we've got to really hone in on right now. And we look for the perfect shot. We look for the perfect. When we have it, we want to blast it in the upper corner. And sometimes you just got to put it on the pads. And when you're at an angle, and we'll keep working, keep getting better at it. Okay.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks.
What's the first one?
Pretty cool.
There's three more I have to watch.
Yeah,
So.
it's pretty insane.
Yeah. No, I remember those days too. That was pretty something. Jack, it seemed like previously, your first 5 shots you faced would all be grade A's, and maybe it was a little harder to get into the game tonight. Were you able to kind of settle in a little bit more, seeing pucks okay, or tell us about that first period?
Yeah, I mean, both nights I felt like they were firing a lot on net. That's kind of the method to their madness. They fire a lot from the points and funnel everything to the middle. So there's going to be cough ups through the middle, and it's better than the alternative, not seeing a shot for 10, 12 minutes. So sure. It was nice to get into a rhythm early and keep that going throughout the game.
Did you do anything different this week to kind of recenter yourself and study the team for this weekend?
No, I mean, I'm the same guy every morning, really. The only thing different from this year and last year is I got a different goalie coach. Brennan Potter's day, I've been working with him a lot. He's been really good, learning a lot, and just fine-tuning my game. And it's really helpful when you have someone in your corner kind of understands the position and kind of understands the mental and emotional drain it is day in, day out. So he and I have been working, and he told me this is how I've been playing the whole year, and I trust him. And with him in my corner, I know good things are ahead.
Do you feel more confident tonight? Freezing pucks, it seemed like a lot of them were getting frozen.
Yeah, I honestly don't like to freeze pucks. I don't like face-offs, especially against this team. They're very tricky on face-offs. So, I mean, a couple of my frozen pucks, I'm trying to get rid of it, and the ref was blowing it down. But, again, that's just feeling out the group. And, a couple times I got hemmed in there. So slowing it down, giving our guys a breather.
How does it feel to start off Big Ten play with 2 wins?
Well, I mean, it's huge, especially against a team like that. I mean, their coach, Jeff Jackson, he's been unbelievable. It's Jeff Jackson, right?
Yeah.
I always get him confused with the Bulls coach. So
Phil Jackson?
Yeah, Phil Jackson.
Different 30 for 30.
Different 30 for 30. But yeah, 2 good coaches. But yeah, it's like the same team every year. You know what I mean? They're hardworking. They're always going to play strong defense. They always have good goalies. They're always going to funnel pucks to the middle. So you kind of know what you're getting into ahead of time. But again, those 2 wins are going to go a long way, and I know we can be a lot better. So it's exciting to see where this team's going to go.
The mental side of the game, Cardinal cities, you never want to give up a late goal in a period, and that happens in the second. And then, Johnny gives your team a lead, and literally the next shift they get a 2-on-1. I mean, how do you stay kind of even keeled with those highs and lows happening?
It's 2 cardinal sins, right? You never want to give up anything the first and last minute of the game, and then you never want to give up anything right after your team gets the lead. So, again, I'm going to have to review that. That first one's going to, keep me up a little bit tonight. But, the game has a funny way of evening things out, and sometimes you just got to reset, refocus. Nothing you can do on dwelling on it. And, something, Podsy, my goalie coach, has been saying is my head is where my feet are. I'm not thinking about the past, the future. I'm just my head where my feet are.
What was the message like after tonight from your coach? It seemed like he's looking for a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of an interesting message. Like, yeah, we won, but we dodged the bullet tonight for sure. Even last night, there were a lot of turnovers, a lot of, issues breaking the puck out, especially in our D zone. That's just going to come with time, right? Like, this team, again, super young, and, here we are back to Big Ten play, and we kind of face a team that's a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Well refined. Just, what you're going to get every night, but we're more of a wild card, you know what I mean? We got a lot of skill, a lot of talent. It's just, you got to compartmentalize that and make sure when to use it and when to stay on the ropes.
Okay. Last one for Jack. In case we don't get to talk to you during the week, have you thought about next weekend and maybe seeing Jared Moe down the other end of the ring?
Oh, gosh. Well, I know he's still on his head against Michigan, but no, it's going to be hilarious. I mean, you guys know him; he's a character, and I know he's going to come up to me in warm-ups, and it's going to be funny. I mean, he puts a smile on my face, but it'll be fun to play him again.
About playing against your former team. So, any advice for him?
Yeah. I got no advice. Just keep your head down and just keep your ears plugged in.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the worst part about playing your own team.
They know too much?
Yeah, they know too much.
Nice. Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, no problem. What was that?
20 minutes are up, man.
Jonny Sorenson for the group.
Johnny, just take us through that play.
I mean, we just had a neutral zone trap going there, and I think he just thought they had a forward come through the middle, so he whiffed on it a little bit, I think, and I just kind of blacked out there. Just went in and shot it. I knew I could beat him on the left side, so that's what I tried to do.
Did you? I mean, ideally, do you want to go forehand there, or did you realize backhand was your only?
I thought that guy was coming pretty hard. I didn't know how far away he was, so I was trying to get a quick shot off my backhand.
Just overall, you start with 2 wins in Big Ten play. Tonight certainly wasn't perfect, but just how do you guys feel right now?
Yeah, we feel good. That was huge for us. Just kind of, they had a lot of pushback coming in the second period and then early in the third. So for us to escape out of that and come out of that with a win and getting a sweep here to start the Big Ten season is pretty big for us.
Sounds like your coach is looking for a little something more out of you guys, and not just getting a sweep, but
Right.
playing well, and getting a sweep. What do you think is the key to that next step?
I think just doing what we did in the first period, just kind of being simple and smart, just getting pucks deep, working their D, cutbacks instead of, I think we tried to do too many fancy plays there in the second period, and that's when it wore on us, wore on our D. So we just got to make life easy for us and hard for them, and I think we kind of did the opposite of that in the second. So I think that's what he's looking for.
For you personally, I mean, you've been the extra skater a few nights. Just how much does it mean mentally for you to get that first one?
Yeah, that was big. I mean, I haven't scored in so long. You guys saw I dropped my stick. Like, I had no idea what I was doing when I scored. But yeah, no, the coaches have been great. Just helped me through it. Just keep working. So that's what I'm trying to do, and just going hard every shift, and I'll be rewarded eventually. And tonight I did.
Johnny, you just want to talk about your penalty kill units all weekend. They were perfect last night. They were perfect tonight. You just want to talk about how big that was in getting the sweep this series.
Yeah, it's got to be a big part of our game this year, and I mean, this weekend proved how big it can be. We let one of those in, 2 of those in, the games go the other way, so that's something that's got to be a strong suit, and I think we proved that we were a pretty good penalty kill here going forward.
Johnny, it's probably hard to say nice things about me, not a guy for you, but Mason Nevers really seems like a different player this year.
Yeah.
What do you see in him?
I mean, it's just, you could see it in the off season. He just built every week. We worked out here over the summer. We kind of stayed here over the summer. A couple guys did. Actually, most of us did.
Yeah.
And he just works his butt off. So, I mean, we've all seen it. Now everyone's kind of seeing it. So it's pretty cool for everyone to see his talents and his hard work just pay off.
And Rice, you kind of knew this was coming,
Yeah.
didn't you? I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's got 6 goals now.
Yeah, I mean, that's my guy. He's my roommate. Everyone just tells him to shoot the puck. He's got the best shot that we've ever seen. So people just got to go to the net for him and give him the puck, honestly, because it seems like even when he doesn't have a shot, he shoots it and it goes in. So
That's a good problem to have.
yeah.
Anything else for Johnny?
Thanks, Johnny.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everyone.